La, da, 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 da. Charge me phone. Oh my god. Yo, 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 it's your boy, your fave. Oh my god, it's Marky Mark Stero. Holy shit. Yeah, that's me. Ask your mom. She'll tell you. And to all my haters and people who try to come in here and zap me with your negative energy, as you see, it didn't work. Maybe you should get a life. Or try someone who's weak, like yourselves. You probably got diarrhea or something by now, but it's cool. Take some Pepto or something. You'll be fine. You'll be good. You'll be good. Poor little thing. Da, 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 da. Cool. Oh, poor thing. You came to check on me to see if I was still here. Oh, that's nice of you. As you see, I'm still here. Yeah. And I'm wearing my chain with my cross today, so that way, it'll make you even more mad because I know you don't love Jesus. So I thought I'd wear that for you. It's Sunday, so I pay my respects to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. So that way you can be more mad. Such a good world. You probably be so mad because they smirk at you and laugh at you. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you fuck around and you find out. You'll learn eventually to not, come in here and irritate me or even think about it. You really should, your life be best thing for you. Get a life, get a life, get a life. All right, let me check something here. Do-do-do-do-da. Ooh. I guess tomorrow it might be, well, it says 24th, so that's tomorrow, right? Fuck, the days are going by so fast. Shit. Time's flying. Oh, cool. Package arrived at carrier facility. Cool, so that means it'll be delivered tomorrow. Yay! Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. It's really nice. Yeah, Doc. Once I get that, it's action. Lights, camera, action. I'll get it when I get it. That's cool. I'm not really worried about that too much. Oh, good Lord. Actually, you know what? That would be nice if I get that. I should get that. Hmm. Okay. Quick service Atlantic stitches. Embroidery. I never heard of this place before. What is this? We ain't never heard of you. Oh, okay. So they do stuff. Atlantic stitches. Yeah. You work. I can't remember where this is. Hmm. Shirts. Hmm. That'd be nice to get it here. But within 10 business days, your company logo and the message will be featured on an apparel of your choice and proudly worn by your employees wherever they go. Fucking takes that long. Man, that shit should be done like instantly. Yo, bitch ass. That shit's trash. This place don't even exist. Hey, Ann, how was your day today? How you doing? Search Mhm. It was good. You ate fast food? Yeah, so did I. I had a Philly cheesesteak. I had a good day. I went this morning. I got up and I was chilling out home, and then I went to my mom and dad's for lunch, and it was hilarious. We had a good time. Talked about old things and talked about talked about my other sibling and how we talked about family shit and how stupid people are and things like that. My dad was on a roll today. He's 81 and he's got like dry humor. So he was like talking shit about my sister, like indirectly. He weren't like, dissing her, but he was saying like how, you know, she's dumb. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, so we had a good lunch. And tonight my sister bought me a Philly cheesesteak for dinner. And that's what I had. Yeah. So it was a good day. Yeah, my dad, he was like, because we were talking about my sister and she always like says all these things and then like lies and stuff and then says over exaggerates. And my dad said, well, when you have a husband like hers, he pretty much tells her what to do. And but he says it in like Portuguese, right? So like the words he says is fucking hilarious, right? And he indirectly disses her and says that, her husband tells her what to say and what to do and then she'll do it. And he would and like they're like they've gained a lot of weight over the last year, right? And my dad was like they were saying my sister told my mom that she's going to the gym, right? And then they went on vacation this weekend and they went on a cruise. And my mom and my dad said, yeah, they're gonna be in line to go to the gym. I said, yeah, more in line to go to the buffet. And he starts laughing and like, but the way he said it, he goes, "Yeah, they're gonna be in line to go to the gym because they're dying to go there to work out on their vacation." And I say, "Yeah, they're gonna be in line to the fucking buffet, more like it." Yeah, it was so fucking funny the way he said it. The way he says shit is like funny as shit. Like he'll say something and when you catch it, like you start laughing because you're like, he says it but doesn't like say it. I get it. I get most of my like, you know, humor and shit from him. After all, he is a Libra, so he's an air sign too. So yeah, that's pretty. He was very funny today. He was in a good mood and in a good spirit, and he was like he wasn't like walking around with a cane and shit today. He kind of was like feeling better today, so I was happy to see him like feeling better. He just has a hard time like getting up and then sitting down and getting back up. After all, he's 81 years old, so but today he was in good spirits, especially to talk shit. That's for sure. Yeah, that's what they should be doing. They should be going to a fucking diet clinic or going to a place to go do hiking and go take some of that fucking weight you put on. But they don't fucking care. They don't care about themselves. I remember when I lost like all this weight a couple years ago. They started losing weight too, and then when I put some weight back on, they would put some weight. They everything I did, they would do. Yeah, lost it and they fucking put it. The thing is I lost a lot of weight and I put a little bit back on. They lost weight and put it all back on and some. I've never seen my brother-in-law that big in my life. He's big as fuck now. And she's the same way. She's gotten wide. I was like, yeah, you talk shit about people all the time. Look, you're just as big as them now. That shit comes back to bite you in your ass. They be talking about fat people and shit and talking about how big somebody is. Look at you. You're catching them the fuck up. Stop eating that shit. And you would think because it's like Lent and shit, like people give up things. They ain't giving up nothing. Give up fucking nothing. Giving up drinking water, maybe. Anyway, it was fun dissing them and listening to my dad's dry humor jokes. And then I got my sister to video chat my mom and dad. And she was talking to him and stuff. My youngest sister. And then we were dissing my brother because he's the same way. So it was pretty fun. We had a good time talking shit. Lovely Sunday. But it's just like, the reason why we were talking shit about him is because they always cry about and complain about shit, and then you do the opposite. So like it never makes any sense, like how you diss somebody, you know, you're dissing the shit out of these people, and then you're doing the exact, you're saying that you don't want to do this, and you don't do that, and you don't do this, and then you end up doing the total opposite. So we're like, didn't they just say the other day that they weren't doing that, or they didn't do this, or somebody did that, and they didn't? But why the fuck are they doing it now? I don't know, man. I have no idea. So, yeah, I don't know what to say anymore. It's like a never ending story. That's a good one. Yeah, there you go. And that's totally true. That's why the old timers have all the good sayings. I learned all my sayings from them. They used to tell me all that shit. Yeah, that's all. And that's the thing. Like, don't complain, and then do something that you complained about and contradict yourself, because then you're gonna look dumb. So I guess you must want to be dumb then. I guess you want to be like known as somebody who contradicts themselves and are like not too well up top. Like, you don't make no sense. Like, I don't understand why people like do that to themselves. Yeah, that's good. My grandma and my grandpa was the ones that get a lot of my mom gets her sayings from, and then gets handed down to me. I was actually talking about my grandparents today. I was talking about my grandma and how I remember her and how I remember I remember my we were like kind of disputing on how many times they've been here. And I'm like, they've been here a lot of times. No, they haven't. I said, yes, they have. They've been here. Look, like my mom and dad forget the amount of times that they've been here. They've been here a few times. Because I remember when I was young, they used to come here. And then they all passed away. But I remember. And then we had some pictures given to us by our cousin in Portugal, gave us all these pictures. And I'm like, we already have these pictures. No, we don't. Yes, we do, mom. It's underneath your bed inside this box. We have all these pictures from back in the day. They're all in there. You showed it to me like years ago. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I don't remember. I'm like, that's because you're almost 80. Don't tell me I'm almost 80. I'm not 80 yet. She gets mad. She don't like to like people calling her age. She gets irritated. I'm like, look, you're just getting older. What you want me to do? I'm getting older too. I'm almost 50. What the fuck you think? You think I ain't getting older? That's what I told my friend yesterday. He's 60 years old. And he goes, "How old are you?" I said, "I'm 48." He goes, "Oh man, I thought you were 40." I said, "What you think? You get older and I don't?" He started cracking up. He said, "Man, I'm getting older and older, bro. Trust me." Some bullshit. Older and older every day, mate. Believe me when I tell you. Hey, Jazz, I got your donation. It didn't come up on my phone. I don't know why it didn't come up on my phone. Oh, here it is. Of course, my phone wasn't plugged in properly. That's why. How you doing? Hey, Dan. All right, let me check for you, Jess. I'll be looking at that question saying, she's asking about me. You're like M the Aquarius. I'm like, this better not be no hoe checking on me, disguising herself. And then I realized who it was. I was like, oh shit, this is Jazz. Never mind. I was like, M the Aquarius. Don't be trying to sneak, don't be trying to get me to read myself about you. Then I realized, I said, oh shit, this is Jazz. Never mind. All right, let's check. Oh man, you actually told Anne that she's your favorite Virgo. Oh shit, that's a wrap. Back a couple years ago when I was in my this guy's chat room and I was the moderator, I would know everybody's sign and memorize it. And then when somebody would come in and be like, "Oh, look at my favorite Aquarius," or "Look at my favorite thing," and another person would get mad. I thought I was your favorite. I said, "Yeah, you're my favorite today. And then tomorrow I'll make this person my favorite." No, 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 I can't work it. I have to be your favorite. And I'm like, all right, look, you guys are getting out of hand now with this favorite shit. I was just joking about it. Now you guys are making it a thing. Like a bunch of children. I want to be your favorite. Okay, Jazz, what I'm getting here with M's feelings and thoughts, like he's kind of I don't know, he kind of feels like he's not getting any type of emotion from you, or like you might be resisting to talk to him, or you guys are not really like communicating at all. So he's kind of feeling like, he's stuck or whatever. But I deep down inside, I think that he knows that you're someone who would take action if need be, and you have good energy, and you are determined, and you are like, confident about yourself, or you hold yourself that way in his eyes. I just feel like he doesn't want to like cause any disputes or any arguments with you or anybody. And he probably like thinks that maybe if he were to like come towards you in a more with more action, that it will cause problems between him and someone else. But like I don't think that he's like gonna go out of his way to speak to you a lot because of that situation. But his thoughts are like one day his thoughts are like, I don't know if I can get any emotion out of this woman, or any type of like, if it's gonna cause obstacles. I don't know if like she's gonna feel like a certain way if I talk to her, or she's gonna resist me or whatever. I don't want to try because I don't want to get like my head bitten off. And then another day he's feeling like, you know what? I kind of think that she's very, you know, confident. She's accomplished. I feel like she's good. She's good for me. And then the next day it's like something else. But he feels like he has to like change his ways in order to get you to talk to him or get you to like believe what he's saying to him. Yeah, and you say here, I'm feeling confused when it comes to him. Yeah, and I think it's gonna stay that way until like he breaks that barrier of doubt in his mind, you know? Because I feel like this guy, he's like, and I'm an Aquarius, so I know how like he probably thinks, and he's probably like, you know what? I don't feel like getting rejected. I don't feel like dealing with this shit because she ain't really showing me nothing. And if you're not really communicating with him every day or every other day, then that's probably why, because there is no like energy exchange. So that's what you have to ask yourself. But he thinks good of you. It's just that he doesn't know whether or not he feels like he needs to make that complete effort, like how it's gonna turn out. Like he feels like if I go towards her and she like denies me or something, or like something doesn't go right, then I'm gonna give up altogether. And then in some days he's like, you know what? I look at her and I want to deal with her, but I feel like I got to do some work. I got to put in the work if I need be. So it's like that's what I'm getting here. I'm getting like a 50-50 feeling. Like if I do, so like I would say, to be honest, I would say like, okay, Dan, take care, brother. Get them chores done. So I would say, Jazz, that like I would say like if he approaches you or if he talks to you, try to give him like the confidence that you're like interested, or like you don't have to outright tell him if you don't want to, but like you can hint it to him, or you can like show him some type of emotion because that's what he's looking for. He's looking for like a sign. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. Because you might be saying, "Look, I ain't gonna give this guy shit. He better be coming towards me. I'm the prize, mofo." You know. And if you think like that, he probably like, "Yeah, whatever." Because if he's an M Aquarius like me, he's gonna be like this. I'm gonna be like, this girl better show me something, like some type of effort when I'm talking to her. If not, then I ain't giving her no time of day. Because when a woman gives me equal communication and equal vibes, then I feel like I'm on the right track with her. But if I'm gonna work for her attention, then it doesn't make sense to me. I'm like, you like me or not? Like, give me some type of sign here. You got me hanging like a mofo, like, and that's what I got. I got the hangman here, so he kind of feels like he's stuck there waiting for like a sign. But if you give him a sign and you kind of show him that you like him, or you show him that his efforts are being rewarded, if he does, then that's confusing right there. If he doesn't do anything after that, and if it is that way, it's because he's still got his mind on other things and not really being upfront about a relationship or something. So yeah, I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what I got. That's probably why it seems confusing, because there's no energy exchange in a direct way. I always tell people that you can't really get nothing from an energy standpoint or a feeling if there is no like exchange. So you gotta, like, if you don't speak to this person like every day or every other day, even if you speak to somebody once a week, there's still some energy there that can be checked, or energy that you feel. But if there's none in like a while, then that person probably ain't worried about you like that. At least that's how like I think how people are. You're welcome, Jazz. Wish you luck on that. But some Aquariuses can be a pain in the ass, like me. We can be very cold and act like, we don't like you, but we do. But at the same time, we want some type of like confirmation that we're doing the right thing or we're going in the right direction. Or like it's worth coming for you because you're actually talking to me, you know? Like sometimes I talk to like a woman that I'm attracted to, but if she doesn't give me like any type of like confident feeling that I'm getting anywhere, then I'm gonna be like, fuck this shit. You know, you ain't speaking to me like if you just speak to me, then we're gonna speak. But if you ain't showing me like some give and take here, then oh well. It's so difficult sometimes, but my advice is always to express yourself as much as you can. 'Cause that gives the vibe that hey, look, there's something here. Like I can see what whether or not you like me or not. Hey Maria, how you doing, Dolly? I'm doing good. All's good. I had a nice Sunday. How about you? Did you see your love of your life today? Oh, so that's what we saw the other day. We saw that he would like talk about things and talk about his life and stuff. So that sounds about right. Yeah, we saw that too. Spirit saw that he was dealing with the house, having stress with his house. He told me he was renovating it and stuff. So sounds about right. Spirit was right again. Yeah. Oh, that's what people do. They have a little toddy, little drink, and they start kicking in. I used to do that back then too. But that's good. As long as he doesn't take his problems out on you, then that's a good man. If he doesn't take his problems out on you, then that's a good thing. Yeah, that's a good woman. See, a lot of women need to take your advice. Listen to him. If you want to be really good with somebody, you have to listen to their problems. You don't have to take their problems on. That's not the thing to do. But if you listen to them, and then when you have your turn of problems, I'll listen to you and I'll try and help you or be there for you or you let you vent and just, you know. So when you do that, the love gets stronger because you actually have somebody that gives a fuck about you. Try and tell people that, but like, I ain't got no time for that. He's always complaining. Why do you don't know what love is? Then love's listening to those fucking complaints all the time. Sometimes you gotta make sure love is everything, not just in the bedroom or at your convenience. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Absolutely, I agree, man. That's why I like coming on here because I feel like you guys are like real friends to each other and to me. No problem, Maria. I have a few real friends here, but not too many. I kind of cut off a lot of people because I don't really like people around me like that. And my real friends are like we speak to each other when we have to. We don't speak to each other like every day, all day anymore. Like we have lives, they have families, I have family, we do our thing, we have jobs, we are older, life changes. Like one of my best friends called me about 3 days ago and was saying, hey, look, we guys got to go to this party on April 5th. You coming or what? I said, well, if you're going, I'll go, I guess. Yeah, man, you gotta come with me. I'm telling you, man, let's go. Fuck it, we guys ain't going out in a long time. We guys gotta go out. I was like, all right, cool, yeah, we guys will go. Fuck it, I'll go. I'll go for like about 2 hours or whatever. I'll go talk some shit, see all my old buddies and shit. And that's it. So I told him I'll go, because he's gone. But see, if he don't call me, I'm probably not gonna call him because he has a son and he's doing his thing. He's busy all the time. But if I need him, I'll call him. And if he needs me, he'll call me. And then I got my cousin, and me and him are very, very close. And we work together, we do things, every now and then we'll have dinner together, talk some shit, watch a game together, talk about stuff. He's going through a divorce too, so he likes to vent. So I listen to him, talk shit, have fun. Those are the two people I only have like in my life, like outside of family. And one is my cousin and the other one isn't, but the other ones, they're both like my closest friends. They're the only two guys I really trust. That's about it. There's another guy that I sold my car to. He's like a good friend of mine too. I can trust him as far as I can throw him, but that's about it. But me and him's cool though. Like he hasn't like done anything bad to me, and vice versa. But he's in Aries. Actually, his birthday is tomorrow. Shit. Fuck, I forgot. I gotta make sure I say happy birthday to him. He's in Aries, so he's probably gonna be high as a motherfucker tomorrow. He's probably not even gonna work tomorrow. He's probably high as shit right now. He's probably got his mouth wide open, high as shit. I gotta make sure I say happy birthday to him tomorrow. I hope I don't forget. Maria's back. Back again. Alright, so you want a general? You and Walter for this upcoming week, and then you want me to check him and BM. Alright, cool. Oh yeah, definitely. I used to be like that. Every time I drink water now, I remember this guy on TikTok saying that drinking water is useless. And you don't really have to drink water. You should be drinking juice and other things because your body doesn't really do anything with water and this and that. And I'm like, somebody wrote in the comments, you could see he's brain dead because he hasn't been drinking water. I laugh so much. I was like, these people they say the stupidest shit. And just like, you're like, all right there, buddy. So what do animals drink? Don't animals drink water? Animals don't drink juice and fucking Gatorade, you stupid ass. And animals have more strength than us. So how is water irrelevant, you moron? I listened to it for like about a minute and I was like, yeah, this guy's an idiot. He needs water. I swear on the internet they say the stupidest shit just to like make you doubt something. Sorry, bro, I'll keep drinking water, you keep drinking whatever you want. You be drinking some fucking too many beers. Drunk as fuck coming online talking that shit. All right, Maria, let me check, see what's going on between you and Walter this week. He spiked his Kool-Aid, man. All right, Maria. What I'm getting here is you guys are gonna be feeling really emotional with each other, feeling the love, feeling like that things are very. You guys can be very active this week. Um, he's gonna like he's gonna have his moments where he's gonna feel like I better be consistent with her or else I'm gonna lose her. Like he feels like sometimes he feels like he's not giving you enough time or giving you enough energy. And he feels like he wants to do more, but he can't. He's trying to balance his time. Little bit for you, little bit for his son, deal with the baby mama, deal with the house. He's trying to like balance everything out. But he wants to like, be with you more this week, but he's gonna like try to balance his time. So don't get too so excited. So you might see him this week a good bit, but then again, he might be like, "Look, I can only see you for a little bit of time because I have to do this, I got to do that." It's gonna be like average week, but he does very much feel very emotional and very loving and caring. He feels like everything is right between you guys. He's very determined, to show you like that everything's you and him will be successful together. He's going to tell you about his problems. He's going to be very emotionally confused, talking about maybe baby mama or the drama that he's dealing with, and telling you how much he has to balance his life and maintain the peace so he doesn't feel mad and doesn't feel bad and things like that. Yeah. Yeah, you'll see him, but it might not be like for long periods of time, but at least like, and he'll probably feel bad about that. But it looks like he might be like, spending time doing the things that he needs to do. But he's still gonna balance things out. He's still gonna make time for you, but he's still gonna tell you like, hey, look, I can see you right now for a little while, but I have to like maintain this work ethic that I have, or I have to do this, I have to do that. But I feel like this week he's gonna tell you that, hey, look, you know, um, I'm having issues with my job. I'm having issues, with everything else, but I don't want to have issues with you. So he's gonna make it very clear this upcoming week that he doesn't want no problems with you, and he doesn't want his problems to affect your relationship with him. But don't worry, he definitely deeply emotionally feels love for you, and he thinks that he's a champion because he has you by his side. I shouldn't have told you that; it might get to your head, but But yeah, that's like normal shit. He probably like see how he vented to you today. He's gonna continue to do that because you offer it, and he'll probably tells you like shit and stuff like that. You know. Ouch! 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 Well, between him and his baby mama, it's not looking good at all. He's trying to get a win over her. He's trying to like not deal with her and feel like better with you. And the problem he's having the most with the baby mama and shit like that is like her delaying the process of things. And she shows up here. There's no action between them. There's no like too much like stuff going on, right? He's just mad and he's getting impatient. He's getting very like he's having anxiety. Like he's thinking about taking action towards her in a money way, but he knows that if he does, it might not be a good idea. So he's trying to also like, and in the back of his mind, he's saying, you know what? You could be a bitch to me. You can like be a my downfall. You can be a pain in the ass to me all you want. But you know what? I have Maria, so I'm glad I have Maria and I don't have somebody like you. But when I do deal with you, you give me these mental anxieties. You make me think that I've made a mistake all the time by dealing with you. You confuse me, you distract me, you cause delays, you make me feel like I have to like get away from you 100% in order for me to feel better because your energy is like so toxic. So like he's trying to do make an action. He's trying to take action in a way where like he can like possibly like pay her off to like go somewhere and leave him alone or pay her half or some shit like that. But he doesn't. He's coming up with a plan. He might not tell you the plan, but he's coming up with like a successful plan to deal with her, to like so he doesn't have to deal with her. To deal with her, to not deal with her. You know what I mean? She makes him feel like shit because he knows he has me and backing him up. Yeah, exactly. So that's like the dark side of things and the bad side of things. I feel like he's mentally drained, like he thinks about it all day, every day. And then that's why when he sees you, he feels much better. But like he's coming up with a plan to like deal with her. But he knows he's gonna lose money, but he's willing to lose money and lose shit just to like, you know, get rid of her type thing. You know what I'm saying? Well, maybe he's trying to fix up the house so he can sell it and make money and he can have enough to do his thing and she will have enough to do her thing. Maybe that's what he's probably doing. I don't know if he told you that, but maybe that's what he's probably doing. Because a lot of people want to, when they're breaking up with somebody and they don't want to be it, sometimes they fix the house up to get more valuation for it so they get enough money for it. Because the better your house looks, the more money you get for it, right? Yeah, I feel like that's what he's doing. Yeah. I honestly feel like that's what he's doing. Also, Maria, when I was like shuffling the cards earlier, like when I first started talking to you, a older lady like was appearing to me. So I don't know, like this might be like your grandma or something like that. And if you have like a grandma in spirit, then I would say like this lady is around you. She's short and like she has like a round face and she's like, kind of like serious looking. Yeah. It's like it could be your grandma. I don't know if you have a grandma in spirit, but um she's um she's around you like trying to like help you, but she's not like I don't know, she's kind of like too serious looking, but she was like she just wants me to tell you don't feel too pressured, like, don't be pressured to do things. Um this lady, like she has a round face, she's short. She's not like she's kind of like, like not fat but like thick. Like, she's like a like a strong looking lady, but she's not that old though. I'd say like maybe 70 something. She doesn't look very old, but like she's a stocky lady, you know, and she's wearing like one of those botas, like how the grannies are wearing the botas. Yeah, yeah. So it's not your great grandma because this woman isn't thin. She's thicker. Yeah, yeah. But she's got she's got like short. I can see like her hair is like to down to like maybe here, and it's like kind of straight, and it's like gray hair. But women wear their hair different ways, so that's how I can see her right now. But like she's saying to me like you might feel pressured to do things, and like for you not to feel the pressure so much and just keep working and keep doing what you have to do. She says like your life is much better now than it has been, and she's happy that you're happy, like so it's like, but she wants you to keep putting in the effort, but don't do too much where you feel pressure, if that makes sense to you. Yeah, like that's what she said. That's what she's saying to me. She doesn't want you to feel like she doesn't want you to feel the pressure of you have to do something. She wants you to meet your goals and do what you have to do, but she also wants you to like make sure that you get help from your children. So for instance, if you have a son and he is like a teenager or something like that, then he can start to help you. You don't have to feel the pressure anymore. Okay. Yeah. So it could be like you getting like help from her, like in spirit, and them helping you, like there could be like a young man that helps you, or maybe like you're probably um like if you're getting like uh child support or whatever, then the man is gonna consistently do that and consistently help. Is what she probably means, maybe. Yeah. That's why I was wondering if you have like an older son. Yeah, if they're little, then this must be like the baby daddy. If he works hard, then he's gonna continue to do so and support you and the children. That's like what she's probably telling me. Yeah. Like, and I can see like she's in like a kitchen or something, and she's got like a wooden spoon, and she's like in the kitchen like whipping up some soup or some shit in a I don't know. And then there's like another lady next to her sitting down. Looks like it could be like her sister or something like that. The woman look kind of looks like her, but less has like shorter, curlier hair. But she's in this place like in a kitchen, and they're like making food, and she's talking to this other lady. But she like when I first started talking, because I don't really get like spirit come through for you, but today this person's talking to me. Yeah, I don't think I've ever gotten spirit from you come through. I can't remember, but yeah, every now and then, sometimes spirit will show up and just remind you that hey, I'm here helping you. So this lady showed herself to me today. Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't remember doing a mediumship coming through for you. But anyway, this lady, your grandma, she's trying to help you. She just wants to let you know that don't pressure yourself to do things you don't want to do, but just keep like doing your meeting your goals, like making things right for yourself, and everything's gonna be fine. Like she says, if you keep working, keep doing everything for your children and for yourself, but don't pressure yourself to do too much. Like don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. She doesn't want you to like go crazy and do all these things that you don't necessarily have to do. So, but she says you're starting to resolve your problems, and she's happy for you. I don't know the other lady that's there. I heard her call her Sandra, some shit. I don't know. I heard the name Sandra. Sandra. And then she called somebody Sandra or Sanji. Fucking. I barely heard what she said. Or some type of name. She's talking to the other person. Could be like her sister or some name, some person that she's hanging out with. The lady looks like she's got like some, like her hair is dyed red, like dark red. It's like maroon. Like the lady's got like this dark hair and it's like curly. And she's like sitting there at the table watching her and talking to her. And she just called her Sandra or something like that. I don't know. She was calling her a name or something like that. You're welcome, Maria. When spirit comes through, I tell people like, this person's here. If it resonates, then cool. If not, then obviously it's not for you. But yeah, if you say that's her, then that sounds like her. Then that's probably her. Yeah. No problem, Maria. It's all good. I'm just glad she came through. That's probably the person who's giving me all the information. They finally showed themselves. It's probably like somebody she knows or maybe one of her friends. I don't really say names too much. Like I'm not that type of person to be like saying names. Every now and then the names will resonate. But this woman like is someone that's hanging out with her and she says, "Oh Sandra, come here, Sandra." She's like, "Oh Sandra, look, this and that." So it could be like one of her friends or a sister or a cousin or I don't know. If you don't know who it is, then it's somebody that she knows in spirit that's talking to her and acting with her. But they don't look alike. They look different. Like you know what I kind of see. Like if your grandmother like worked at a restaurant or she like made food for people at one point in time, then maybe this lady was like a person that came to get food from her or something. And that's why like that's the vibe that I'm getting because this person doesn't look like a regular person in her life but just like a friend that came to visit her at the time. And like she was like stirring up this stuff in the pot and she was like, "Oh Sandra, look, I got this." So maybe somebody that she knows or some shit like that, because this lady doesn't say tell Maria this and tell Maria that because she probably doesn't even know you. But I'm just letting you know that this person was with your grandma at the time. So they're in spirit. They're all hanging out with each other, talking shit to each other, hanging out, doing their thing. Or they could show me like a scene of what happened in their life at the time. There's a lot of times like this, what I see is what they've done already or where they are. Okay. So yeah. So this must be at the bakery and preparing food, and this must be one of their clients or people that she dealt with. Maybe it's like one of the people that were in her shop. And that makes sense. See? That makes sense. That's probably why I see her in a kitchen making food. And then this lady came, she's like, "Oh, Sandra, look, I'm making this." And I'm like, "Okay, I don't know who Sandra is, but maybe you know." So now it makes more sense. Because Sandra didn't say anything to me. That's just I heard her talk to this lady. So, yeah, that's the only reason why I mentioned it. Yeah, I see shit like this all the time, Maria. It's a regular thing. Lately, it's been crazy. I've been seeing a lot of spirit stuff. But every now and then, when I read for somebody, somebody will come through And some people know who it is, some people don't. And if you know, whatever, take whatever resonates and go from there. But, majority of the time, these people are watching us every day. But it's nice to know that these people care. Yeah, of course, they know everything. They see and hear what we don't. Of course they do. They know everything. They see everything. They see what much as they want. They can be standing right next to you. They can be around you. They can be looking through the fucking window. They can go anywhere they want, really. As long as, you're overprotected and people are like, no, no, you can't come around here. Get your ass around here. Obviously, no bad people can be around you know. Just consider it, their way of saying, hey, if you wanted to know why Mark tells you all these things, it's probably because of your grandma. She's the one who's been telling me everything that's going on. Because I only get my information from spirit. I tell people that all the time. It's not me. I shuffle the cards, but they got to give me the information. See, right now there is no cards, so it's just them talking to me, which happens all the time. But with you, I never got that. See, I never had a spirit come through. So you can thank your grandma now. You know who it is. It's your grandma that's giving me the information. See? Took a while, but she finally showed her face today. Yeah. So if you were close to your grandma or, she knows you and she knows your life, then she's probably helping you. She's probably helping you out, which is great. So now you can say, hey, grandma, I know you're helping me in spirit. Thank you so much. Please keep helping me. Make sure I'm going to be okay. Help my kids, things like that. I honestly feel like she's around your children because a lot of spirit help the kids, when they have problems. Like for instance, if your son or your daughter is sick, they'll heal them through the night, make sure they'll be okay, or make sure they don't get too sick, or they'll do things to them to make sure they'll be okay. I can see like this kid sneezing, and she like put her head on his hand on his head, and he like feels better now. So if you have like a little boy with like a lot of hair, I see her putting her hand on a little boy's head. He was sneezing and shit. And she put her hand on her head and he stopped sneezing. He might have allergies or something like that. Or he might have had a cold recently. And she like was helping him get over it. Like she just said that she doesn't want to scare the little kids. Like appear to them. Because little kids can see spirits sometimes. Yeah. Yeah. She just told me she put her hand on his head and was trying to help him. But she doesn't want to scare him. Because he's got like some he can see visions. Your little boy. If you have a little boy, you can see things. She says that he saw me, but I didn't want to scare him. Because kids can get scared when they see spirits because they don't know what the fuck they're looking at because they don't know who it is. But he says he won't scare her. I mean, she won't scare him. But she says apparently he was sick with a cold or sneezing or something. Yeah, yeah, he does. I can see this little boy. She showed me the little boy And she's showing me like her hand on his head. Said, "Look, I helped this little boy." I'm like, "Okay, do what you gotta do, Grandma." Yeah, so if he says something to you that he sees a lady, he's telling you the truth. He sees your grandma. Yeah, yeah. So that's pretty cool. There's a lot of kids who can see shit. That was like me when I was that age. I used to see shit and wonder if it was really what the fuck I'm seeing. But now I know why. So he might have like, some spiritual gifts, or he just has to, or spirit, he's open to seeing it because he's like kind of like suspicious. Kids are very like, attentive. They know. And like, what the fuck is that? You know? Apparently, like she shows me in his room, like wherever he sleeps, she sits in the corner and makes sure nothing happens to him. Like she says she'll wake him up if he has a bad dream or do something to like make sure he's okay. But she said she appeared to him one time and like he looked and he just like was like, "Who are you?" And then she said she like left because she don't want like him to get scared. But she takes care of him though. She helps you. She helps with the kids. Spirits always do that. They always help the kids, you know? Kids are innocent. So spirits always trying to help them, make sure they're okay. So that's good to know. But one day if he says, "Mommy, I saw this lady in my bedroom," you be like, "Yeah, okay. You've been dreaming too much." But it's probably your grandma. He's the older one. He's the older of the two. Oh, he's the younger one. Okay, that's why. If he's the younger one, then he's probably like saying, "What the hell am I seeing here?" He's probably too little. He's probably young. He's like probably like, "What the fuck? Who's this damn woman in my room?" That's why I asked if he was older or younger. It makes more sense. See, he's the younger one, so that's why she's taking care of him more because he's the youngest. They usually attend to the younger ones because the younger ones need more help. See, the younger ones like they don't know no different. They don't know no better. So when a spirit appears to them, like the kids can be like, "Yeah, this is probably some regular shit." It's funny when I see things like that. It's like I can see like him sitting up in the bed and he's looking at her and she's looking at him and she just went like that to him and he looks at her and is like, "I better go to fuck back sleep. I did not just see no woman in my damn room. I don't even know who the fuck this is. I'm going back sleep. I must be dreaming." It's like he got his memory erased or something. Like he didn't know what to do, so he just like went back to sleep. You know, that's what she showed me just now. It was funny as shit. But like it's like she got caught there when he got up, and then like she just waved, and then he was like, "Yeah, whatever. I'm seeing shit." Yeah, yeah, yeah. See, if he's five, then yeah, oh boy, he's probably like seeing that shit and be like, "What the fuck?" Yeah, but they're in good hands though. I don't get no bad energy around them or anything like that. They'll be fine, Maria. Yeah, that's probably the time they were scared because of that shit. Like, but she said she's not trying to scare them. She just wants to help them. You know. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, and the older one needs to be a little bit better at school or wants to be better at school, but like might be distracted or might have like some distractions at school wherever they go to school. Like they're distracted by others, but they'll be fine. Like the people that are around them are distracting them a bit, but they'll get back to like where they need to be. That's what she said too. Like the older ones more of like around pain in the ass other kids. So like they're trying to get back on track, but they'll be fine. I don't see any bullying or anything like that. It's just like, being around like other pain in the ass energy kids that might, make them feel a little weird sometimes. Be like looking at them like, fuck is wrong with this kid? But they're fine. They're good. They're good kids. They'll be fine. I'm not getting anything bad. She's not telling me anything bad. It's all okay things like she wants you to know if those are the problems that they're having, that it's not gonna last much longer. So if the 7-year old comes home and says, "Hey, mommy, this boy or this girl at school did this to me, and I told him leave me alone," or they have like some issues with other kids, or like it'll go away. It's not gonna be. It's just a temporary thing. If it hasn't happened, it will happen, and then it'll go away. But if it has happened already, it's probably gonna go away now. But that's normal for kids. They're always gonna be a pain in the ass. Do stupid shit. And if the oldest one don't take no shit, then that's probably why they're probably like very blunt, or they're very like leave me the fuck alone. And then the other kids are like, you're rude. My mommy told me not to talk to you, dumbasses. Shit like that. Just normal shit. You know. So if they come home and say, "Mommy, this person at school did this to me," you just say, "Oh well, just tell them leave you alone." Don't tell them knock them the fuck out or something, so they don't get in trouble. Well, Granny says she takes care of them. Cause I think she even travels with you to take the kids to school. Cause I see her at the school, like, and she's watching the kids to make sure they're protected. So that's nice of her. She seems like a protective grandma. She's got power though. I can sense her power. I can sense that she's a very like not super powerful person, but comes across as a person that has some type of like power. Like you can't get across to her, or she's very like strong. Like her strength in spirit is very strong. I can see that. She's like a block wall. Like you can't get through her. Like I can see like her spirit is like very strong. She might have had gifts. She might have been like psychic or something like that, maybe. But I don't think so. But like she might have like a strong protection around her. Like the people before her could have had like a lot of power. Because when I see a spirit like her, I know that she has some type of protection or some type of power. Because when you just stand there in a stance and you just go like this or you go like that, or you're like you got like a lot of control. You're like in like this, I don't know, I call it like a trance like type of feeling. Like you're in a transition period still. and you're still showing your powerful, energy and spirit. So she has, like, I can tell, like, she has some type of power. And that comes from, like, being the person who you are on earth. It's like they reward you with certain things and tasks to do. That's how I view it. I could be wrong, but, like, that's how I view it. I've seen so many different, like, spirits and different things. So, like, when I see people like her, I can tell, like, there's something going on in her life, you know, like where she has protection. Like, she can go to places and protect her family. She can hang out with these children and do and make sure they're okay. She can tell me everything about you and Walter. She can tell me whatever she wants. That's probably why she appeared to me today. Because, like, I don't really, when I read people and I'm accurate for them, I don't really, like, sit here and, like, want a medal, or I feel like I want a trophy or something, or you got to pay me $1 million or something because I'm accurate. It's because of people like her. She trusts me. She's like, I want to make sure that Maria knows everything she needs to know. It's all about the connection you have. So if spirit is like, saying to me, hey, this and this, and I'm wondering who the hell is telling me, now I know it's this lady. And the reason why everything turns out to be real and right is because she's powerful herself. She's very powerful herself. She's a powerful spirit. Hey Erica, how you doing? You on vacay yet? Hey Tanya, how you been, sweetheart? You good? So yeah, Maria, it looks like everything's okay, and she's gonna take care of everything. Oh, tomorrow? Oh, okay, cool. You all packed and ready? So yeah, Maria, she just wanted to let you know that you know. Yeah, definitely, definitely. Yeah, to have this woman around you, it must mean something. You know, to me it means that she's with you because you're doing the right thing. So that's how I want you to look at it. And that's how I tell people all the time. The only way spirit's going to help you is if you are doing the right thing now, not before, now. So if you're doing the right thing now, like taking care of your children, taking care of yourself, going to work, not being bad, not being, a hoe and shit like that, and, doing dumb shit to people, then they're going to help you because they're not going to sit there and help evil. They're going to help good. So that's why probably the things that are happening to you right now are because of her. She's like helping you a lot, you know? That's why she probably appeared today to say, hey, I might as well tell you now. So it's good. And she might appear again next time, or a week from now, or a month from now. She might appear again. But she told me a lot of things just now, so that's good. You spent an hour mad about baggage fee. Yeah, tell me about it. That's fucking nuts. You went for a walk in the rain today? I didn't get no notification, but I saw the video that you put up. Right before I came live, I saw it. So I'll probably watch it. Something about a rattlesnake something area. I saw like the thing, and then I was like, oh, I gotta go watch that. That's cool, Tanya. Do what you gotta do. Rattlesnake Lake. Yeah, that's what it was. I saw something about that. No problem, Maria. I'm glad that we finally know who it is, that's giving us the information. So when you go to bed tonight, you can thank grandma. She's taking care of you and the kids. So that's good. Rattlesnake Lake. Good. I'm glad. Nah, I don't get it. This is normal shit. If you don't see me getting worked up, that means it's good energy. I only get worked up when it's like crazy spiritual, whack ass fucking people and shit. But it's cool. You'll be alright. Just thank her tonight before you go to sleep. That's all. I tell everybody do it. This is normal life for me, Maria. Very normal. My normal life talking to spirit is like someone's nightmare. They be like, fuck that, I don't want to talk to these dead people. You must be crazy. No, no, fuck that shit. I don't want to see no spirits. And well, it's not for you, it's for me now. It's the way it is. I can't help it. It just happens. But I'm glad though, because I've never read a spirit for you before, Maria. So I'm glad that today was the day. So consider it a blessing. That's all. And my sleep. Yeah, and that's all that really takes, Tanya. That's all it takes. Yeah, that's good. There's a first time for everything. People's first mediumship, like, I know you didn't even ask me for that, but it just came through. Sometimes it happens. And when it happens, I'm not going to sit here and be like, okay, I have somebody here, blah, blah, blah. It just happens. So I just relate the message. So it's all good. Everybody's going to have their first time, of a spirit reading or a spirit coming through. But I'm not like going to sit here and like beg you for fucking shit. It just happens. I just relate the message because they're giving me messages for free. I can give you some too. That's how I look at it sometimes. You know. Well, I can't be the way I am without spirit. That's for sure. Spirit just tells me everything. They do half the job. I do the other half. That's all. All I can say is like I wanna, you know, be there for. I know people like that's one of the biggest things people want is to know that spirit's there for them. They want to be reassured of that. So why am I gonna like be a dickhead and like, you know, beg you for something or ask you for shit? Like, I'm just gonna tell you what they're telling me. But, you know. It's not every day that it happens because I read from Maria a lot of times and there's never been a spirit that comes through. So if there's never a spirit that comes through, it's probably because they're not approving of her life or they don't really give a shit about her. And then today, her grandmother came through to tell me, hey, I'm the one giving you those messages. I'm the one who's taking care of my granddaughter. I'm the one who's taking care of my great grandchildren. By the way, this is what they look like. This is what they're doing. This is what it is. And all you got to do is say yes or no, or if it's the right thing or not the right thing. And that's where I determine whether or not it's the right person. And if it is, you can consider yourself very lucky. Someone's watching over your ass. And if you do, be very grateful to them. They're going to help you. Yeah, I mean, I do get irritated when I have noise and stuff because it'll throw you off. Mediumship, but see, my mediumship, I can like put it on pause. You know what I mean? Like, cause spirit's working with me, so they know we're gonna get interrupted, and they're gonna say, "Okay, like I'll give you the rest of the information." Spirit's not gonna keep talking because they know I'm being distracted. So then I'll just like say, "Okay, you can come back now," or "Yeah, what were you saying?" You know. So when I do get distracted, I do get irritated, but it's because like when I'm on a roll, I don't want to stop. Cause you never know, you'll never probably get that spirit again, or that spirit's gonna come through and be irritated as well because you're not in a private reading. See, out here it's public, so I'm not with you one on one. We're gonna get interrupted probably. So you have to like, it's a difficult thing, you know. It's a difficult thing to deal with. Well, she just left. She left earlier. She was just telling me everything and then she left. But she can come and go when she wants. It's up to her. You know, I can't force her to be here. I know where she is. She's at a place making food and shit and hanging out with her friends. Or at least that's where she should be. But you know, they have a life too. They go and do what they have to do. They go hang out with their husbands, wives, friends. She was with a woman named Sandra. They do their thing, like I believe all of that. I believe they go out and have their fun and do what they have to do. They have their own, they're so happy to see the people that are passed away and now being a part of them. You know, that's good, Tanya. That's just his way of saying, thanks for helping me out. Like, thanks for doing what you did for me. People, they don't forget. They don't. Spirit don't forget what you did and what you don't do. And if you ain't doing the right thing, then they're not gonna really entertain you. They don't have emotions and feelings, but they'll show you their emotions and feelings of what used to happen to them or what did happen to them. Or they'll say, "Hey, look, I'm upset at what they're doing with their life. They're throwing it away, or they're on drugs, or they're a hoe, or they shouldn't be with this person, or you know, check your shit, or we're gonna tell you about this." And I'm honest, I tell you everything I see, whether it's good or bad. All right, Maria, take care. Yeah, Tanya, he's in good hands. Majority of the time, when spirit crosses over for the very first time and they die, they cross over. I believe they cross over immediately because I don't believe when psychics say that a spirit's just waiting there in line to be crossed over and you can do it. How the fuck you can do it? You can't cross somebody over. You mental? Since when were you Jesus? Any person that can do that is Jesus and God themselves. Ain't nobody else gonna cross you over. How the fuck you gonna cross somebody over into Jesus' world and you don't even see him yourself? And psychics say that shit, I started laughing like fucks. You must be crazy. You know who crosses over spirit? Spirit themselves. Your family comes to get you like the fucking airport. That's exactly what they do. When you die and your spirit leaves your body, they already know when you're gonna die. So they're gonna be there. They're gonna be there like with a sign. We're here, look at us, we're here, yay. We see each other, we're back together again. I'll never forget when my auntie died 2 years ago. And I was like, when I got off the phone with my mom, I was sitting right here. I was online doing something. My mom goes, "Oh, my sister just died. Oh my God, I'm so, I can't believe I didn't see her before she died. I hope she's in a good place." And I said, "Mom, she is, don't worry." As soon as I hung up the phone, boom, she appeared to me and she was hugging my uncle. And they said, "Mark, we're here. We're together again. We'll see you around. Be good. Do keep doing what you're doing. We love you. We're gonna go do what we have to do now. We'll see you later." And they were dressed up really, really nice in good clothes. Like he was in a suit, she was in like this really pretty dress, and they looked so fucking happy from the last time I saw them. They looked the same, you know? And I haven't seen them since, but because they're doing their thing, they don't need to be around me. They just wanted to confirm to me that they're okay. And that's it. They're gonna go do their thing. you know? If I need them, they'll help me. Simple. And see, that happened right away. Right after my mom said she passed away, I saw her immediately already with my my uncle. And my mom said the last phone call she had about a couple of days before she died, she said that she was seeing her husband before and he was calling her over, but she didn't know if it was true or not. And what did the priest say at Sky's funeral? He said that exact same thing. That's why tears came to my eyes and I started to cry when I heard that priest say that shit. I said that's exactly what happened with my auntie. When she was in the home, she said the same thing. That she was being called over. And see, they call you first, and then if you agree, they'll cross you over. They'll bring you over. What it is, you give up your life to God, and then they take you. God says, "All right, good. You can go hang out with your wife now. You can have her now. She's been suffering enough." That's how it works, and I really and truly believe that that's how it works because if they're telling us that before they die, then obviously it's true. And bang. Hey, Dad, you're back from fly fishing? What you catch? Fresh water? Salt water? Yeah, hardwood. Yeah, Tanya, it was nice to know that he was taken, and he's dealt with, and that's why they're gonna keep coming to you. They're coming towards you. I mean, they're gonna keep showing themselves, and the more, like I told you already, the more spirit that die, and the more things that die in your life, like animals, pets, friends, family, the more that die throughout your life, the more power you can achieve through them. And that's probably why I see more now than I ever have. Because they're all helping me see everything and talk to everyone. That's the best part of it. So I don't really look as death as a problem. I look at it as the more spirit that help me, the better I get to help everybody else. Yeah. Tanya, did you like to eat? Do you like to eat like croissants in the morning, or did like Phil make croissants? There's croissants that come. I just had like this thing like Is it like those, or is it like, you know, those Pillsbury fucking things? Like the cinnamon rolls that come in like that packaging, like you twist it and you break it and you put them in the oven. Do they have like croissant ones like that too? I don't even know because I don't eat that stuff. You know, like how in the morning you have like danishes, like what is it? Danishes, cinnamon rolls, cinnamon rolls. You have like um, croissants, scones, and like coffee rolls. You know, like morning pastries. Yeah, you occasionally made them. Yeah, yeah, like cinnamon rolls and all that type of shit. I see like pastries and stuff. I love fucking pastries, man. I can eat that shit every day. I love cinnamon rolls. I love croissants. I love coffee rolls. I love scones, danishes, like those Danish things, circle things. Fuck those things. Makes me want to go eat them right now. Fuck, I wish I had one. I'm hungry now. Like I can see, like, you know, and then bring her one cinnamon roll for you. Ah, okay. Okay, I get it now. So that's probably why I see that then. Because it was like I'm being shown like a oh my god, like a platter full of those things. Like all those ones I named, they're all in like this platter. And there's even like a pastry with like a cherry in the middle. It's like this person must have made like pastries because like I see like a plate and like all these little like tasty pastry things. So that's why I'm asking you. So I'm wondering if like Phil's trying to show me that. I guess. Yeah. I love cinnamon rolls. They're so good. I haven't had a cinnamon roll forever. Oh my god. Those are so good. Oh, that must be it then. That's probably why I saw it. That's pretty cool. That's probably why I saw the cinnamon roll or something like a pastry there. Phil must have been like, "Yeah, I'm here now. This woman's eating a fucking cinnamon roll." You got halibut cheeks and salmon too. Oh, nice. I got I got fresh tuna, snapper. I got wahoo. I got lobsters. I got a shitload of stuff in my freezer. But this weekend we had like a lot going on, so we ate takeout a few times because we weren't sure we were gonna be. Because the boys had a volleyball tournament on Saturday and Sunday and today, so we just had like takeout and stuff because we don't want to make food because we didn't know what time the shit was gonna end or whether or not it was just a pain in the ass. So hopefully this week they're off for spring break for the next 2 weeks. So this week they don't have much on, so I'll be able to make all the food finally. Thank God. Can't wait to make my own food. Then I saw that Gonzaga lost. They didn't lose by much though. Both my teams won today. Portugal won. They're in the semifinals of the cup. Portugal won 5-2 today against Denmark, and in the soccer match, and the Celtics won again, 5 in a row. Yeah, yeah. I saw they didn't lose by much, so it's not like they got blown out. I saw a little bit of the game, but I didn't see all of it. Yeah, yeah. Me and my nephew were watching some of it, but then we ended up watching the other games. We were like going from game to game, watching like all the games and stuff. So it was pretty cool. I like watching college basketball sometimes. Yeah, I saw that. My nephew was into it. He was watching it. So it was fun to watch. I watched a little bit of it. I don't really watch college basketball too much. I'll watch like the Final Four and shit like that. I like the interesting games, but I probably won't watch the games leading up to it. Sometimes I'll do if I've got nothing to do. But I'm more of a like I watch I watch every Celtics game there is. So I watch the NBA stuff. I watch the big boys. And I usually on Sunday I'm watching soccer anyway, so I was watching the soccer game today. Oh, cool. Yeah, the Celtics drafted a player named Kelly Olynyk that used to play. He's a Canadian guy. He played for Gonzaga, I believe. I believe Kelly Olynyk played for Gonzaga, I believe, and then he got drafted to the Celtics. I'm not really like positively sure about that, but like I remember something like we got some player from Gonzaga. I think it was him though. Yeah, was it that? I think it was that. Hey, Ozzy, how you doing? Yeah, I think Kelly Olynyk played for Gonzaga, and then he went to the Celtics, and I used to love him. He was such a great player. He still is a good player. He just flip flops all over the league. But when he played for the Celtics, man, I used to like really like him a lot. He was really good. Thanks for the super chat, Ozzy. I'll check that for you. Oh, they have the croissant ones also. Yeah, I thought so. I don't really I haven't eaten those things forever, man. But like when I was talking to Tanya, I saw like a cinnamon roll and a croissant and all these pastries. So I was wondering why I was seeing that. I was like, Spirit trying to make me fucking hungry. I'm ready to go to sleep. I don't want to, I want to eat right now. I'll eat them in the morning. Oh man, I love quiche. That's so good. Oh man, that was so nice. I like that too. I can eat quiche or whatever, however you say it. Yeah, that's just a fucking bomb too. Your mom made the cinnamon roll once this week. Yeah, see, those things are the bomb, and it comes with like the little icing thing. I haven't. My nephews used to love that shit. Man, I gotta go get. I should go get some tomorrow morning and make it. I haven't had that stuff forever. Oh my god, that's so good. I'm gonna go down the store tomorrow morning and get that and make it for my nephews tomorrow. We guys will eat it tomorrow. I wish I had one right now. Yeah, that's probably what it is, Tanya. That's probably like confirmation to tell you that he was with you today. That's probably what it is. Cause I saw a tray full of pastries. I was like, "Fuck, this looks good." Yeah, there you go, Dan. Me too. I'll deal with that. Oh, well, there you go. See, sometimes you gotta think about it. That's all. I didn't doubt it. All right, LZ, this week's gonna be difficult. I see that there's gonna be some misunderstandings. There's gonna be these biatches, Sage, the sister, the drama. Cause I got these women reversed. So I got three women here, all reversed, all like causing delays, people that don't appreciate anything, people that have lost their prestige, people that, are excessive and, weirdos. So you're gonna be dealing with them. They're gonna be like, being the biatches that they are. But none of them and none of their lives are good. They have problems at home. They're following their old ways. They don't have no decent relationships. They're probably all been divorced or they have some bad relationships. They have no friends. They're fake. No love, no nothing. Every time they go home, they look at their sorry asses, and that's all you really have to like know that their lives are shit. And you can either, relish in that a bit, knowing that their lives are shit and they have a shit life of being shitty people. Or you can just say, I don't really give a fuck what they're doing as long as they don't bother me. But overall, I got good things here. Like I got the Ten of Cups. So your reputation, the support from your community, your friends, your real friends, your family. You'll feel content. You'll have happiness and joy and pleasure. And the Ten of Cups is like you coming together with good people. People know that you are, your reputation and know that they'll support you no matter what. So even though these biatches are around, they're not going to be able to like do anything like bad to you because the people around know the difference. They know who's who and who's what, so it won't be like you'll get the last laugh at the end of the day, you know, and you'll be fine personally with the support of the people around you. Yeah. So even though these biatches are here and they have like all this bad shit going on, you don't. The end result is you don't have to worry about them this week. Even though they're gonna do what they have to do, the people that support you the most, they know your reputation. They know you're not the person that these people are saying. You know what I'm saying? So like you're still gonna be happy. You're still gonna find, peace and love and contentment and like, things with your family life, your life, how people view you, the support from the people that, love and care about you and that you're real friends. They're gonna be there for you. They're gonna make sure they uplift you or, if anybody talks shit, they'll come to your aid. So you don't really have to worry about these hoes too much. They're gonna try, but it's not gonna be anything that's gonna harm you in any way. It'll backfire pretty much. So that ten of cups signifies no matter what they do, it ain't gonna dampen anything in your like immediate life because they are the ones people already figured them out. See, so people ain't gonna trust them. But beyond, they're probably gonna argue between themselves more likely, because when they're all together like this, it means they're all up to no good and they're all fighting amongst themselves. See. Well, whether you do or don't, at the end of the day, you know, you got to do what you got to do. And then, you're obviously doing it for work. But she probably won't even say nothing. She'll probably act like all cool with you and shit because they're with you face to face. A lot of people ain't gonna do shit when they have a chat when you're by themselves with you, see, because they know that they're guilty, so they're not gonna bring up their guilt. You know what I'm saying? They rather talk shit amongst themselves. So even whatever happens in that situation is yet to be determined, obviously. But if I was you, you know, you just like this card says, your reputation will speak for itself. That's all. And because the principal knows there's beef there, it probably won't. She'll probably do something where it's not going to be a problem. Yeah, exactly. Scared of confrontation. That's the better term for it. So yeah, you don't have to worry about it. You'll be fine. Yeah, I see them being in problems, but nothing with you. So you'll be fine. Even though you probably think that they're probably, even though like talking shit is the minimum someone can do to you. Everything else is just like just that bullshit. 'Cause a lot of people are they ain't gonna come to you and say nothing. Yeah, I feel like they probably do. I'm sure. Yeah. If you guys have a small community, they probably do know. Yeah. They probably do know the beef because they all talk amongst themselves. So women always talk amongst themselves anyway. My dog's snoring out of control over here. Must be nice to be you. You know that? All you do is eat, sleep, and snore. And shit. And stuff your mouth. I'm gonna go to sleep now too. I'm gonna take your ass outside. You're gonna go pee, and then we're gonna come. We're gonna go back, and we're gonna go sleep. And then you can snore all you want. Okay? Yeah. If you have a small community, then I would say that they all talk amongst themselves, and they all know. Yeah. So I'm sure the Sag probably says to the principal, if this occurs where I'm gonna go away with LZ, make sure that shit don't happen. Or if we do have to go, we're gonna be in separate rooms because I'm not gonna be with her because she might kill me or she might, confront me, and then it's gonna be worse. So yeah, I'm sure they know. And I'm sure there'll be a situation where you'll be, you don't have to deal with that. Because usually people who talk shit will line up the shit before it gets too deep. See, and the more you touch shit, the more it stinks. So they know what time it is. You know, these bitches all talk amongst themselves. That's why there's a lot of evil ass people in the world. But LZ, try not to let it get to you and just lift your head up high. I've always told you, go to work, look sexy, smell good. Fuck those hoods. Don't worry about them. Just do it. Just do your job and stop and keep focusing on you. Don't even think about them. Yeah, exactly. And like I said, they ain't gonna do nothing anyway. It's all bullshit. It's all like yabbity yabbity yap. All right, guys, it's 1 o'clock in the morning here. I need to get out of here. I've been on here for like 2 hours already, and I need to go sleep. Dan, Tanya, LZ, and whoever else is here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I hope you have a great week coming up. Hope you have a good Monday. And I'll see you guys all this week. I'll be here at some point in time tomorrow, obviously. You're welcome, LZ. No problem. Yes. I'm going to make sure Diamond goes and pees and then goes back to sleep. She can go snore if she wants. I'm going to go snore now, too. All right, guys. Take care. I love you guys. I'll see you all tomorrow. Ciao.